What's good, fam? What's good? Coach Ronnie coming at you again with the RK Strength Training YouTube channel. I am out in nature. Once again, you hear the bird chirping. It is a beautiful what's left of the day out here. And this video today is going to deal, let me look over here. This video is going to deal with base stealing. This drill I forgot to drop on y'all. It's an old school drill. I don't use it too much. I used it the other day and I was like, dang, I gotta drop this on the fam. Number one. Number two, there was a question asked in a Facebook baseball group. If you're not in one, you need to join one. There's like 100,000 of them. Just, join one and welcome to the family, right? But the question is, a 15-year-old, shout out to my man Carson, I believe his name is, he asked, how can a 15-year-old increase his velocity? So I'll probably sit down and talk about that one. But I want to drop this base steal, this old school base stealing drill on y'all, all right? Base running drill, I should say, base running drill, all right? But before we get into that, I gotta shout out my squad right here, ATL Metro Atlanta. Got some of the gear on. It got chilly out here real quick, so shout out to these guys. Always shout out to Smart Tents and shout out to the club baseball. All right, so this video I'm about to drop, if you like it, do just that. Like it, subscribe to my channel, and share the video. So I'm gonna demo this thing, come back and talk about it. See you in a minute. All right, folks, Coach Ronnie coming back at you, RK Strength Training. Now, the name of that particular baseball exercise is called the baseball lean, fall, and go. Now, I'm gonna go over a couple of pointers that you wanna keep in mind when you're executing this drill. So when we're executing this drill at the highest level, this is our body, this is the ground. We wanna lean out as far as we can and put our body in that 45-degree angle position in relationship to the ground. That's the power posture, I like to call it. And when we're leaning out, we have to have a rigid posture. Our body is like a 2x4. So my torso isn't gonna collapse this way or collapse that way as I'm leaning out. We stay rigid, we stay strong. Our foot hits the ground. If we lean out properly, when our foot hits the ground, our shin will be in what's called a proper shin angle or a positive shin angle. Basically, that's our power position. It's gonna put us on the balls of our feet, allowing us to propel ourselves forward, all right? That's the main thing with this drill you really wanna focus on, having good posture, all right? Now, when I perform this drill, I like to perform it moving to the left and moving to the right. Why is that? Because if I'm moving to the right, so right now my right leg is my lead foot, right? So if I'm performing this drill to the right, I have my left leg in my hand and lean down. Well, now my left leg is my drive leg, all right? Which is not gonna happen in baseball too often, right? So I like to go to my left, execute the drill to my left as well, because now I have my right leg in my hand, right leg in my hand. As I lead out, what is my drive leg? Boom, my drive leg is now my right leg, which is more similar to the base running scenario situation, right? So that's what I recommend, folks. Do it going both ways. Make sure you lean out to that 45-degree angle, giving you a good shin angle, allowing you to propel yourself forward, all right? Now let's talk about the errors that you see when you're executing this drill. Basically the opposite of what I just said. So if we don't lean out and we just get our foot down, there's no power in this posture. So let me demo it real quick. So my foot is up, I'm about to go this way. My foot is up, I just get my foot down and that's it. I don't lean out, my foot is at a 90-degree angle. A positive shin angle is like a 45-degree angle, just like your torso, right? Just like your body. So I'm striking at about 90 degrees, I'm on my heels, so I'm stopping and starting, I'm trying to pull myself as opposed to propelling myself forward, all right? So make sure we get a good lean, make sure we get our posture out there, number one. Number two, let's not rotate. I taught you guys in all my base running drills, a common mistake you see is when we're set up to go, I'm going to the right, we rotate our torso first and then we finally take off and run, right? We don't want to do that with this drill either. So we set up, hands on our hip, excuse me, and we just fall and lean through our body, The rotation I'm referring to is this. I'm here, my leg is up, I rotate first, get my leg down and run. Same error that a lot of our athletes make when they're running the bases. As I said, we rotate our front foot, we rotate our torso, then 2 movements later, we're finally running. I keep looking at the wrong place, over here. So that's the common mistakes that are associated with with the baseball lean, fall, and go. All right, so that is it with that. Excuse me, with that part of the video. Now I'm going to talk to you about the question that I mentioned earlier from the Facebook group. Again, the question is from a man, Carson. Carson asks, how can a 15-year-old increase his velocity? How can a 15-year-old increase his velocity? It's getting super dark right now, so I'm gonna answer this one inside, folks. So I'll holler at you. All right, folks, we're inside. I'm gonna answer my man Carson's question, which is, how can a 15-year-old increase his velocity? All right, Carson, I'm gonna tell you from day one, let's not focus on increasing velocity. Let's focus on improving our mechanics and flat out becoming a better pitcher before we start worrying about increasing velocity. You know, that's just kind of skipping over the foundation and getting to, you know, the fun stuff, getting to the candy without having dinner first, right? You're going straight to dessert. Let's enjoy this dinner, right? Let's prepare the dinner. How about that? Let's prepare the dinner, then enjoy the dinner, then we'll hang out over here and enjoy this dessert. All right, so what I mean by all that, your dinner, preparing your dinner, is working on your mechanics. Working on your mechanics. Become a better pitcher. Mechanics are everything, or the foundation of you as a pitcher. Proper mechanics enable you to deliver the ball efficiently with control, hitting your spots, and they also keep you healthy. All right, so you know, working on your mechanics. If you have a pitching coach, definitely see your pitching coach on a regular basis, or get a pitching coach if you can. If you're fortunate enough to be able to do that financially, go ahead and get a pitching coach. If you have some type of relationship with a coach, baseball coach in general, you know, contact that baseball coach and get him to help you with your mechanics, oversee you when your parents. Just you guys come together, make the best out of the situation, educate yourselves the best you can, and work on those mechanics, but do your best to keep that arm safe, keep that arm healthy, okay? That's all I'm gonna say on the baseball side of the answer. That's over here. Now let's step over here and talk about performance. From a performance perspective, how can you increase velocity and / become a better pitcher? Let's become more athletic. Why do we need to be more athletic? I give you an example, because the majority of high velocity pitchers at the major league level are tremendous athletes, maybe the top athletes on their roster. All right, so that'll give you an idea how important athleticism is for a high velocity to have, you know, to increase your velocity. All right, or have high velocity. So let's discuss the aspects of athleticism. Okay, I want to start with the foundation. My foundation is going to be strength. You have to increase your strength. You have to be stronger, but you have to have functional strength. In other words, we're not going to just go to the gym and do squats every day in the sagittal plane, which is a regular squat. We're going to squat laterally, and we're going to do different variations of squats. Lunges, we're not going to just do forward lunges. We're going to do side lunges. We're going to move. We're going to mimic in the weight room how we move on the field. All right, and build our strength in the process. So we're going to build our strength. Once we have that foundation of strength, then we're going to work on our power. Power is similar. Power, you know, it's going to involve plyometrics. It's going to involve jumping, all right, or med ball throwing them. But at the same time, we're still going to mimic what we do in the field. We're still going to throw in different planes of movement, and sometimes we'll even mimic a particular movement like a swing, right? Or in a pitcher's case, maybe med ball throw, mimicking your pitching motion. Okay, so that's our power. Jumping, different types of throws. All right, so we have a power, and let's get faster now. How do we get faster? We improve, just like pitching, we improve our running mechanics. We improve our running mechanics in a linear fashion. We also have to change directions, right? So we learn to change directions more efficiently. That's mechanical as well. You have to learn to get in the hip and get out of the hip, as I like to say. You can do that with different cone drills, different reaction drills, tennis ball drills, tons of drills you can do with that. So we're faster, we're quicker. Now we have to be able to move efficiently, and the foundation of that movement is mobility. How well does your joint move through its full range of motion? Okay, because everything I described earlier, if we have mobility issues, we're not going to be able to do what I described earlier. The components of athleticism, they're not going to move. They're not going to go as smoothly if we're not mobile. If our joint, again, can't move through its full range of motion, okay? So we have to be mobile. And the last aspect is right up here, your mental approach to this challenge. This challenge is not a sprint. This challenge is a marathon. Are you mentally ready to have small micro wins daily over time to eventually lead to the win that you're looking for? Okay, and I'm not talking about waking up, months down the road and being able to have an extra 10 miles an hour. No, I'm talking about months down the road putting on maybe 3 or 4 miles an hour. Okay, and maybe your goal might be 10 down the road. This is a long process. Okay, you're totally going to change how your body, the current state of your body, you're going to totally have to change that, and you have to change your mind, adapt your mind as well. So becoming a high or improving your velocity is a challenge. Take everything I mentioned with athleticism, learn how to incorporate that into a workout. I can help you with that. There's tons of resources out there today that can help you with performance training, specifically for baseball, but get that mind right as well. So I hope that answered your question, Carson, on how to increase your velocity, man. Be athletic, be smart, work on your mechanics. That's all I have, folks. Answer your question, Mr. Carson. And folks, I appreciate you guys checking out this video. If you like the video, do just that. Like it, share it, subscribe to my channel. This is Coach Ronnie with the RK Strength Training YouTube channel, and I am out.